Wow! Hello. Hello. Ah. Wow. Hello. 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 I'm ghoulified. I don't have the dynamic lighting on today. Looking at my memory, I don't understand. 87% memory usage. When I check my computer details, it says I'm using 27 gigabytes of memory, but when I check the processes, that's not what these numbers add up to. So what's using all my memory, huh? It's possible that it's virus, but I have a sneaking suspicion that it's just Windows being stupid. Computer doing a funny. Computer doing a funny. It was totally fine. What game was I playing like last week when my computer crashed right during the startup? Was that also Faith? Windows or browser or something like that. Well, browser's actually okay. Browser usually shows in the processes. Like I see Firefox in there. Firefox is using like a little under 3 gigabytes, which tracks. OBS is using like 10 or 11 gigabytes of memory, which is kind of crazy. I don't remember it being that many, so I think I need to update OBS. But even then, like all of the processes on my processes list only add up to like 15, 16 gigabytes memory top, and that should only be half of my memory. So what's doing the other like 5 to 10 gigabytes of memory usage, huh? Where's that going, huh? Who's remembering my computer, huh? Forget the name Monday game. Oh, was it Hanged Man? Tax. Slop received. The Hanged Man was the Mondays game. Definitely wasn't Minesweeper. We did that. But I think we'll be okay. My computer did crash today climbing the mountain a little earlier, and OBS wasn't even open, so it's not OBS that's doing that. I think there is some sort of like Windows thing or some sort of like background process or very possibly a virus. I'll do some scanning later to figure that out. But I thought maybe it was one of the like a hardware issue and one of the sticks of RAM wasn't tracking, but it does still recognize that I have 30 gigabytes. So what's going on here? Hopefully it's not Norton. I don't have Norton. Norton will not touch this computer. Anyway, hello, it's Wednesday. Hello. Welcome in Atlas, welcome in Tint, welcome in Index, welcome in Weaver, welcome in Asmon, welcome in Uncle's Punch. Thank you for the resubscribe. Thank you for the streaks. Thank you for existing. I'm gonna turn on this fan. I got a cup of coffee. I got my third cup of coffee for the day. 1 in the morning, 1 to go up, and now 1 for Faith. We are still a ghoul. Once we beat Faith, it will destroy the curse. Now, okay, hold on now. It might actually be my graphic card. Because my memory just dropped down to 60%. Well, that's because OBS just dumped down to only 3. No? Yeah. What? I'm gonna figure out something. Faith anime. Anyway, we're playing it. We're playing the Faith. We're on the final secret boss. That's all we have to do. If we beat that, we can start doodling. Firefox is good. It's Chrome that's bad. Firefox can eat up your memory too if you have a lot of tabs or a lot of add-ons. And I'm a notorious tab haver, a lot of her. But usually it's okay. All right. I hope it does put us where we were. I forgot we're playing Japan mode. So this is the final boss of Face. And Gary's so fast and mean to us. And these things appear. Oh god, don't do that. And he does these lunges, and if he touch us, we die. And he's so fast, and we're so slow. And then he summons some friends that are actually evil and not friends at all. Ow! And his hitbox is so big. And so this is the only thing we have to do. So we're just gonna be doing this the entire stream. And I'm gonna be dying, and I'm gonna be crying, and I'm gonna be lying, and I'm gonna be flying. Geri wa anata o aishitemasen. And if we could be Gary, we can draw and have fun and laugh and say yippee. No! And he does that. He makes it dark. And it's not nice. Crying and flying and crying and prying and scrying and whying. Can you touch this? Come on. Don't you tell me to go to stream, boo. You tell me to go to streamboo.com. That's not a real site. It's not even a real place you can go. Got your X-ray results. Did you win? Did you get a good grade in X-ray? Did Rasputin just dance? Hold on, I can't read that message. Gary's busy not loving me. Don't touch me.
Oh no!
Ow. Is there anything I can do about the darkness? Your septum is mildly deviated to the right. Did the Rasputin dance as a... just dance as a movement warm-up in a cappella, and now you're pleading at the feet of the porcelain god? Ra, ra, Rasputin. Aishitemasen. I hope you don't throw up. Hope you have a good rest and relax and freedom. Stop it. No darkness. Stop it. How come he's allowed to do darkness? That's not an attack. And it's only sometimes? So why? Oh my gosh, you're not supposed to be able to go down. Okay. And so now we kill Garglegoth. Except he's gonna shoot like spears at us, which isn't nice. Ooh. Why can't I get you? Ow. The hitboxes are hard. I'm not quite... Aishitemasu. It'll be fine, mostly just you can't stop coughing and it's making you gaggy. Not fun to cough. Uncoughs your throat. Tea. Wow. It's your Friday. Let's go. Every day is my Friday. Except when it's Friday. Oh! Molebombsqueak.wav. Stop making circles. I think I'm safe down here. I think when he goes big lunges side to side, I just have to pick an up or down and be there. Can this go away? Like I go up here? And I'm safe. I forgot about 4. This is a special hell you can go to where you just fight Gary for the rest of eternity. You hold up your T. Go through the circle. You can't get me down here. It's a technique. T. I go up. Safe up. It's safe to be up. It's always safe to be up. It's not always safe to be down. Okay, now Gargamel is here. And I hate him. Oh! What? Is that good? Wait. Did the fire kill me? Hi, Random. Thank you for the spin. Or did I get hit by a spear? Wait, is the fire the technique? Because we do have a note. Gary, shut up. There was a thing that was like, by the way, light yourself on fire and it's great. The cross hath the power to weaken the mother, but only someone who is ablaze with purifying fire canst truly destroy her. And you listened? When your friends walked in and laughed at you? That's not nice. You should laugh at them. Bullying them. I remember trying to walk in the fire and the previous battles, and it didn't do anything. Hold on, I'm gonna try it again. Wait. Here we go. Is it gonna... Okay, so fire does just straight kill me. Don't touch the fire. Got it. Wait. No, I'm gonna try one more. Okay. Yeah, I was gonna try to the Gary on fire, but that doesn't do it. I have a small suspicion that maybe there's a part of the battle that requires you to do that, like way later. I'm down here. Because it also says, like, destroy the mother, not the Gary. You can't get me up here, right? Don't touch me, don't touch me, don't touch me, don't touch me. You can't get me down here. I hate how... There we go. That's not the mother. That's Malphus. That's stupid idiot guy Malphus. No. So he's gonna fly. Oof. Can't get me down here, right? Oh. Scary. Why are you down? You're not supposed to be down. Help, 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 help. What? No? What are you doing? What are you doing? What? No. Yeah, I thought so. So they fused? T? Stop that. No, 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 no. My God, take this cup from me. Huh? What? No. No. Jeez. 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 Don't touch me. I'm using my tea. What is that? Hey! Hey! No. Come on. This abomination's power is too great. How many of these am I allowed to hit? And yet it is not the end. Come on, man. Some Toho nonsense. I need to use my tea. But I'm too far away. Go over here. I can't even reach you with my tea. Where'd you go? No. Where are you? Malphus. Azeroth. Malphus. Azeroth. Stop that. Perhaps some divine intervention at last. What do you mean by this? Yes, Lord, I feel thou art with me. I don't know if it's good for me to being hit or not. Stop that. Thy saving grace transfigures me. What do you mean? Stop saying that. Is that the mother? I think that's maybe what I'm supposed to catch on fire. I think that's the part that I'm supposed to be fire. The power to save myself and those I love. And I'm very concerned about... But alas, I can't go on like this forever. I'm very concerned about these messages from God that I'm seeing. Can you get hit by the tea, please? The spirit is willing, but the flesh is weak. Please? How often we forget faith without work is... I was reading that, buddy. Can you die? Yes, 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 yes. Yes, 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 yes. T. 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 We're really red. Me. Thanks for the stream. Time to go to bed. Hey. Don't do that. Is that Gary? She ate him up. I think that was Gary. Amy. Are you normal? Hontoni sumanai. Yo. Yo. Time to kill Amy. Sancti. This sounds like a fucked up bonsai buddy. This sounds like a fucked up bonsai buddy. And it's purple just like Bonsai Buddy. Amen. Yippee. Yippee. You don't have to hold that gun anymore, Papa Garcia. Daddy Garcia. Owarimashita. Hi. What a beautiful cleansing rain. We destroyed it with the help of the e-hole. Watashi ni wa wakaru. Yawn. Lisa, you're alive, sir. We do need to rest. Whoa. There's a choice? Why is there a choice? Father Garcia's gonna shoot us again if we don't go with him. Different endings. Listen, Lisa, I love you. We grew up together, but Papa Garcia will blast my entire head off if I don't go with him. So, Papa Garcia? Yeah! Pops Gark. Puppy Garci. That didn't take nearly as long as I thought it was going to. I thought we were going to be in that for an hour and not 15 minutes. Okay, Necropsaria time. Wait, what was Necropsaria? I remember it being something that looked really cool. Oh, it is a thing that looks really cool. And it's on Newgrounds. Originally a free point and click game. We could technically. We could, hold on. First, we have to free ourselves. We are no longer need to be ghoul. We've defeated the evil forever, and now? And now? Yippee! Oh god, I'm terrifying like this. Why are my eyes still ghouled? Well... Well, hold on. And I'm bald. Hold on. So we've got some options. I didn't think we would beat it this fast, so I assumed we were just gonna draw because we'd only have like an hour or so. We could just do draws. We could do doodles for the rest of the stream. We could play another game. I could play Necropsaria. If anybody's interested, we could hop on the mountain and peek it. Doo-doo. Like poo-poo? Thank you for the clip. Hold on. I do have to free my face from the ghoul. How? I'm going to actions. How do I could do that. How do I get rid of my face? I don't remember. It's fine. I guess we just look like this. It's the remnants of the ghoul. Our eyes are just gonna live this life. I think I could do this. Oh. We can at least be Scribble's eyes. This is just Ify with no sleep. This is just what it's like when I'm so tired. Oh, I'm getting big now. This is what happens when I scrolling the chat. Is we get big or small. You're so home and not a Waffle House anymore. I hope you had a good time at the Waffles House. I hope you had a great and good time at the Waffles House. I've never been to a Waffles House. They don't have them in California. One time I Googled, is there a Waffle House in California? And it linked me to a video, and the video was a song, and the song lyrics are, there's no Waffle Houses in California. There's no Waffle House on the West Coast. Had a good time at Waffle House. It was hash brown with so much stuff on it. Us in Washington with Dunkin'. There's no Dunkin' in Washington? Fish from San Diego. San Diego. San Diego. Killer fish from San Diego. San Diego. San Diego. Killer fish San Diego. Killer fish San Diego. I'll bust out the doodles.
Tastes really good. Kill that fish. 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 Kill that fish.
We can draw her today.
Kill that fish. Kill that fish. Kill that fish. Kill that fish. Kill that fish from San Diego.
Killer fish from San Diego. Why am I showing on behind me? Hello? There you go. Normal style. I could change my shirt. Actually, you know what? I don't wear a t-shirt enough. We'll just wear a regular style Ify shirt. Let's play a game called Is My Tablet Going to Play Nice? Going to play nice. Going to play nice. Is my tablet going to play nice? Going to play nice. Oh, I can close Faith now. We can't get out of Faith. Does DR stand for Danganronpa? Oh, doodle request. I forgot that was the command for it. Hold on, I have to manually open those first. Let me press the spacebar through all this.
Game lover says, or you can force Pokemon.
Could force Pokemon. We could jump midway into Pokemon ZA. Let me get doodle requests. How do I open doodle requests? Oh, I remember how. First Pokemon you gotta leave because spoilerinos. I'm almost accidentally quitting my VTube studio. That's not what I want to do. We want to get out of here. Don't worry, we're not playing Pokemon. We're doing doodles. We're doodling it ups. We're drawing. We're having a grand old time. Unless my tablet is gonna be finicky and evil, doodle request should be open now. Do I have the... Oh, I have to change the game.
Oh no!
Oh no! Do you find all the secrets before you could return? We beat the guy. We beat the guy. Now I have to find where it keeps my document.
John Madden.
John Madden. Twitch, hold on. Let me get some jams going. I'm gonna make an executive decision and say, depending on how many doodle requests we get, we might not get up to them all today. But we'll see. We'll see how it go. I have to play the game of where is my drawing list? Chat event list, media share, special events, body count, commands, doodle requests. Yes. Okay. Okay. Do 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 do. Everybody cross your fingers so big style that my tablet pressure sensitivity work. It looks like it do. Yippee. Ba-ba, ba-ba, ba-ba. Okay. Yippee, yippee. First from. Why does my pen feel greasy? It's not. I get a Pokemon in here somewhere. You can request a Pokemon. And then we'll draw it. Where in the world? Here it is. Already did. Hold on, let me make sure that went through. Okay, yes it did. Ball, ball. Okay. I forgot about the UFO hat. It's a good hat. Okay, first for Jam is Juno but him. How do we want to do this? There's two ways to do this. One is to basically do him and then give it Juno-like features, like Juno hair. Do I remember what Juno hair looked like? I'm probably gonna need to pull up references. Hold on. Blue sky. Show me pictures of Juno. The thing about him is him doesn't have ears or arms. Looks like no Pokemons today. I am also like a chunk of the way through Pokemon. I played a little bit yesterday. Is it normal to give him ears? How would him wear a shirt is the problem. Like the Homestar Runner? No sleeves? Normalize him ears. You'd think that doing all of those little guy Tober drawings would have made me so good at art and so warmed up forever. But actually, what if he give you pant? Normalize him wearing a sick-ass jacket. They're always saying this about him. Do I have... I don't have the pen that I want. We're gonna have to find a good coloring pen for today. Nope. I think this is the one I usually use. Could use Ong Bong's pen. Nope, that's only line art. Tridangles. Him Star Runner. A terrific athlete. No, we can't use one that's ink. Because then it gets so dark. What else do we have? Oh. Like a ghost from Mike Tyson Mysteries. So true. You can do this one. This one's okay. Uh-huh. Oh, let me get the now playing on. This is from Super Mario's Galaxy. This is Mario from his Galaxy. That might be extremely too big. What size is this canvas? 1600 by 1200. We'll small you a little bit. And then we'll use size 7 brush. I think I have to turn this music down a little bit. There you go. There it is. Jimmo. If you were him, would you be Jim? You'd be Jim _ VHS. Ivy rising from a grave. Hold on. I have to change a shortcut. Because it's gonna kill me. One of the shortcuts that I love to be doing is tool property palette. There's one that lets you just like change the colors to black and white. The problem is I don't remember brush size palette, subtool palette. Layer properties, pinch line, eyedropper. Not brush size, ink, probably not ink. Color jitter, anti-aliasing brush tips, spraying effects, stroke, brush shape, watercolor, erase, correction, anti-flow. This is, I don't think it's tool property. Canvas, maybe? Tools? Menu commands? Guys, honest opinion about having 200 children across one major city through a lifetime. Good idea or bad idea? Bad idea. That's way too many children. I assume you mean having children as in, like, you are the one person parents all these children and not, like, just 200 children exist in a major city. Because if it's just 200 kids in a major city, I think that's already happening all over the world. Yeah. If it's like fathering 200 kids, each with their own unique mother? No one's having twins? No! Color set. Wait. Do I have to Google this? Hold on. Clip Studio shortcut. Change colors black and white. Because it should already be set to D, but it's not. Shortcut settings, category options. Drawing color. Yes. Here we go. Finally. I think the idea about zany ideas is you have to think of the consequences and how many people will be affected by the consequences. And if the answer is 200 kids having probably a not so great childhood on account of being the product of a zany idea, that makes it a bad idea. If the idea was like, give $1,000 to 200 kids in a major city that aren't your kids, that one is a good idea for the kids, but maybe a bad idea for your wallet if you don't have $200,000. There's zany ideas to learn how to use a stenography keyboard so you can live caption Ivy streams. Is a stenography keyboard different than a regular keyboard? Stenography is like what the people in the courtroom do, right? What does a stenography keyboard look like? 12 buttons? The fuck? No. Oh, the vowels are all at the bottom. How? I'm fascinated. It's based on sounds. So then after you type, does that mean you have to go back and fix it into regular letters? Or do they have like software that'll do that for you? I think if you're really good at typing, you can just live caption things anyway. Converts it with software. It just knows what are the most common of sounds. Do, 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 do. Do, do. Do, do, do. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Pop, 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 pop. Pop, 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 pop. Pop, 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 pop. Pop, 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 pop. Pop, 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 pop. Pop, 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 ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. In order to pass the United States Registered Professor Reporter tests, a trained court reporter or closed captioner must write speeds of approximately 180, 200, and 225 words per minute at a very high accuracy in the categories of literary, jury charge, and testimony, respectively. Yeah, 200 words per minute is crazy. Some stenographers can get 375 words per minute. The Fitness Gram Pacer Test is a test that paces your fitness grams. I don't think I can fit Ivy on there. So we'll just draw a funny skull. Ba ba ba. 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 This is a certified Goulfy moment. Average words per minute is 4. Oh, you know what I need to do, actually? Hold on. My words per minute is much higher than 40. I know this. As you checked, you were 66 years is closer to 100. I forget what mine was. It's somewhere between 60 and 80. 6 and 8 are the same number in my brain, which is the problem. Do-do-do. 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 I don't know. Probably have a word per minute. Somewhere around here. Maybe in one of your drawers. I just remember at my last job, they had everybody in the office take a words per minute test. And I was like 20 words per minute higher than literally anybody else. It was a little bit sad. Oh wait, I forgot about my I forgot about my robots. I forgot about my arm circles. Raid. Hello, 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 hello. Did you have a good stream? I saw you were doing a thing. You were doing a like a invitation for some sort of Minesweepers tournament. I didn't realize there was such a big Minesweeper community on the Twitch.tv, but actually I feel like I should have known on account of there's all sorts of communities on the internet. We just learned how to play Minesweeper for the first time on Monday. Did you finish your thing? Did you finish your graphic? Mm-hmm. Hee hee. You love the Minesweeper. I finally understand how it works. I could never do a tourney on account of I still haven't ever beat an expert. I gotta learn that part. But it is a very game. I was thinking about it. I was thinking about it after stream, like, I could play a little bit of Minesweeper on my own time. I can play it and I can learn it and I can have a grand old grand. Saw a glimpse. I possibly get your DM semi soon. Do you have a baby beginners bracket? Because that's all I can do. You can't put me in a tournament for a game I only barely baby know how to play. Minesweeping is much more exciting in the real world. It's much more hazardous. I'll give you that much. The fun part is no one knows how to play. Oh, baby beginners only tournament. And it's streamer tourney. I'm listening. I'm listening. you not the color that I want you to be? There you go. You're not the brush I want you to be. Do y'all know that colors are fun and good? Don't believe it, Raccoon Some is god tier and can smell the mines. Like the hero rats that smell the landmines and save the day. Exactly like the hero rats. Hey, why aren't you oh, did I just make you the same color as the background? Is that what happened here? That can't be right. Do 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 da dee. Do 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 do. That face went, "You'll never be the brush Ivy wants you to be." Me when I only use like 3 brushes and I forget which one I'm using currently. If you're ever the G brush, the G pen, you're probably the brush I want you to be. That's all it takes. These are still too big, but maybe they can be big and it's allowed. Used to play it on every break at work. I was talking about this on Monday, but Minesweeper, I just never played. Like, there were a couple times I opened up the game and clicked around, but I didn't really understand how it worked, so I'd never ever actually finished a game of Minesweeper. But Monday we learned all the rules and the tips and the tricks. Zombie. Hi, Jag. Also, everybody who came in, everybody from the raid, everybody who's coming. We were playing Faith earlier. We were gonna fight the final boss of Faith, and it was hard last time, so I thought it was gonna take us longer, but it actually didn't take us very long at all. So now we're drawing. If anybody wants to get a drawing drawn, you can type !DR space your request, and I'll draw it. Probably. It puts it on a list, and then when we get to the part of the list that has your thing on it, well, then we draw it. And if somehow we don't get to the part of the list that has the list, then we'll see. This is not what I was using for color. I pit pat. Where are all my brushes? Here they are. What do we want for this? I don't know why I want to do shading on this. I just kind of do. Orange shading? Is that what we want in this life? Just a little baby bit. Okay. Now I gotta get Atlas's the. Bop, 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 bip, bip, bop, 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 bop. Atlas. Ba-da-ba-da-ba. I love having characters that are so shapes to draw. Okay. Do I remember how to draw Atlas from memory? Atlas has a funny bangs. Hold on. We gotta get the face on here first. Very important. Atlas is easy. But the thing you're forgetting about me is I have trash garbage visual memory. And you'd think I'd know how to draw Atlas on account of I've drawn the funny Atlas. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. I might. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba. I might need a reference. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba. Just draw a cool person with purple hair. Easy. Easy peasy. Lemons squeezy. Hold on. The more details a design has, the less likely I'm going to remember it. Blue sky. Show me pictures of Atlas Eris. There we go. Paisley's snoring so damn loud right now. Put the little horns in here. There we go. These are the shapes we know and love. Hi, Harvey. I don't even need to look to know it's you. Is that Demon Slayer Himaroki? No, that's Juno him. That's Jim. I'm not gonna give the jacket, but I will give the gloves. How do we... Maybe we do give the jacket. Because I'm like, I'm not sure what else we can give. The also doesn't have ears. So earrings are out of the picture. I was thinking about attaching, the earrings to the horns, but I simply don't think that'll work. Little ponytail. Actually, we don't need to do an outline on that. Do 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 do. What? What? Harvey says meow. I think this works. Jimmo has ears because they'll fit. Already a little too much going on here. Nothing else will fit here. But you know what? I'm liking it. The struggle of simplifying. The struggle of simplifying a design. Purple. 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 This is gonna be Atlas and Juno's holiday cards. Wishing you a happy holidays from Jimmo and Atlas. A happy holidays. And a scrugulous new year. I like drawing. Y'all ever try this? Y'all ever do this? You could put little lines on a paper and colors. And then it becomes an image. And it's a beautiful world we live in. Just took a DNA test, turns out you're 100% thatless. Just now? Done so many doodles in the last 2 years. I am really glad. Cause when I graduated college, when I left college, I kind of fell off art. I kind of fell off art because school is the best time to do art because they force you into a classroom for a million hours a day, and you have to sit in there and you can't get on your phone or your computer because you have to listen. No! And you just can put a piece of paper in front of you during your lectures and draw and doodle. But then once you're not in school anymore, you can be on your phone forever. There we go. So then you don't draw as much. And you have to actually, like, make an effort. Aspiration you're not living up to. But these past couple years, I've been kind of struggling to get myself to draw more. And so it started with just doing like a New Year's resolution art challenge where it's just like draw one thing a day. No, that's not it. You can't, that's so hard to do. Not one thing a day, not one thing a day. Draw one thing a month. Just one of anything a month. And that's a pretty doable art challenge. Highly recommend. Do, 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 do. Did you post the doodles you did from the last few D&D sessions I'm in? I don't remember. Sometimes I see a jag art on the blue sky and I go, wow, I like that. But sometimes I don't go on blue sky. And so then I don't see nothing. Drew one thing a day, 2 months in a row. The pain, that is struggle. This year and last year, I did a Inktober type challenge. Last year it was Iftober, where I drew one Ify every day of October, and this year I did Little Guy-tober, where I drew a new little guy every day of the Tober. Him and the trying to open a door like a cat. My cats can't open doors. I think it has to be like this kind of handle, right? For a cat to be able to open it. Doors have hinges. And maybe a little, like, indentation. Oh, I don't know how to draw a door. You think it's just a rectangle, but it ain't. This is a door. Right? That's a door. That's what a door looks like. Or is it? Normal hinge rhyme with door hinge. Door hinge or hinge. Door hinge rhymes with or hinge. Him and the stacked on top of each other trying to make a full opposable person, but they mix up their roles so they just have stubby legs and no arms. Oh, that is a beautiful thought. Hold on. They're doing so bad. It's not a real person. See the's arms. See, my thought was that the would be holding him for stability. But actually, arms out the bottom of the coat is much funnier. There we go. There we go. That's a person. Ivy check Discord art channel. I'm clicking it. I'm clicking to it. Yo. D&D bird really, really, really good. He will be washed. I hope the suspicious evil stick doesn't curse you at all. I hope it's safe forever and ever and ever. I think if him and Tho were trying to open a door. Here's the door. And here's the doorknob. Do doors only have 2 hinges usually, or do they have more? Two, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We'll do 2. This is kind of like what a door looks like, maybe. But having 2 fucks of your door a bit. Your bedroom is a bit goofed, the middle of the 3. Put as many as you want on. 5 trillion hinges for my very special door. They're trying so hard. No! If you just had one giant hinge on a door. Wish I were a bird. So I could fly far, far, far away. That's what they say in the Forrest Gump. That's Forrest Gump's friend's favorite phrase of bird. Favorite song of bird. Wish I were a bird. Dear Garg, make me a bird so I can be big and flying. Song of Burdening. You were a bird once? When were you a bird? You have a whole secret bird history? Wait. What color? This? Was this the brush? I like to think the and him are not very smart at all. It's fair because they're so babies, but like simply if the stood on him's head, the power of arms. Actually, it was fine being big. Imagine seeing or opening or closing or going through a door. That would be crazy. Trying to rhyme orange with sliding door. Well, you can't just say you're trying to rhyme two words. I'm trying to rhyme guitar with quantum physics. How do I get that to work? You're told you could rhyme oranges with doors and it's not working. You were lied to. You can only rhyme orange with door hinge. I'm sorry that they lied to you so bigly. It's really sad that it had to happen this way. I think that's how cats try to open doors. Guitar physics. You when you're finally home. Welcome home, Pass. I'm glad you survived. I'm gonna take a sip of my night's coffee. I would like to put some kind of strange texture on this door. There we go. Wait. Mm. What can we do to make it look different? Green, maybe? Is color dodge what I wanted? Could be. Thank you, everybody. What if your door is sliding? Pick another color or fruit. Does anyone here have any sophisticated watches? No. I have a regular watch, but I don't wear it anymore. I have an $800 debt today. Let's go. Door. Next is Atlas's moon guy chilling and grilling with him. Now, Moon Man, I'll never forget how to draw. That man's his shapes. It's supposed to be a moon tonight. Has anybody looked at it? I haven't looked outside. I'll look when I take out my trash after stream and check my mail. But I heard tell that there's a moon. Rough. Up north, there's gonna be Aurora Borealis at this time of year. Aurora Borealis is one of the things that I would love to see at some point in my life. I've never been north enough for it. This Moon Man is not the right... Sorry, Moon Man, I'm killing you and starting again. Sometimes you have to kill someone, and that's okay. Just start a fire in your place. I'm not gonna do that on account of I live there. Do you quote that? You can quote anything you want. Exclamation point, add quote, and then the text, and then that text will become the quote. Give Moon Man a little apron. Kiss the. Had to eat yourself to bed. Well, thank you for the raid, and thank you for hanging in, and thank you for stopping in, and I hope you have a good night and a good sleep and a good dreams. You know Index is turning into a little dog right now. Oh, because of the moon. Ow. I thought you just meant for unrelated reasons. Sharing secret Index knowledge. Spatulas look like this. Stay queer and epic real. Hashtag real. Up, up, up. Ba, 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 ba. I think a grill looks like this. Ba, 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 da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Bum, 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 bum. I don't know what the bottom of a grill looks like, but we're just gonna flip a patty. It's got grill lines on it because it's been grilling. No! Time to play video games in your boxers and hope nobody judges the way you spend your time? I'm judging the way you spend your time because that's a radical way to spend your time. Comfort and ease in playing video games. Moonman can do the grillin' while him is doing the chillin'. And him can have like a lemonade with the swirly straw. Moonman is so good at grilling, don't even need to look at the flipping burgie. Moonman is a butler and a manager. I think you have to be multi-talented to hold both of those positions. He's so powerful. He really and truly is. Lemonade. Is Moonman the Alfred Pennyworth? Is that Alfred's actual name from the Batman? Last name Pennyworth? Does that make you Batman? Atman. The at stands for Atlas. Was the circle of Moonman's head blue or purple? I literally built this man and I don't remember. I feel like it was purple. Yeah. Matching color of Atlas. Wish Cave Raid. Hello, 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 hello. We're playing Cobalt Core. Did you have a good time? Did you have a good run? Did you have a good Cobalt? Did you have a good core? I didn't mean to gradient. It was not me. Train of Raid, let's go. Oh yeah, Ruby, you were playing a thing earlier too. I'm pretty was that the game that Temmie made? I know that's one of the games that I also want to play, so I'm not allowed to look at you play it on account of avoiding the spoilers. Escaped Chasm, yes. There's so many good games out there. It's a problem. It's actually a problem. We need to help. We need to stop. We need to stop making games for like 4 years while we all play the games that already exist. And then, and only then, can we make some new brand new games. But until then, everybody stop making new games and wait. Thank you. Hello, gamers. I hope you all had a good streams. I hope you had a good time. I hope you cored the kobolds. I hope you caught the cobwebs. I hope you did it so good and win 1 million and didn't even cry. We're doing drawing. We're doing drawing today. So far, we've got Jimmo and Thatless and Ify raised from the grave. And him and the try open a door like a cat. And now we're doing Moonman grilling. Need to dip, but have a good arting and him beating. Have a good night, have a good sleep, have a good dreams, have a good memes. It truly is a Wednesday today, if you think about it. There's a lot of days in the week. Pretty sure it's 7. And they're Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And Wednesday is at the part of the week where it's the middle of it. So the end. I think this song is readjusting my brain.
You want a glass of water?
I'll take a sippy. Thank you, Fred. I love to drink. I also have my night coffee. 3rd coffee of the day. I had a coffee in the morning. Ah! Egg, 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 egg. Egg, egg. Yeah, we can play Where's the Egg. I had a coffee in the morning for morning reasons. I was playing the new, wait a second. There we go. Playing the new, oh, the ghoulification meter is still up. That doesn't need to be there anymore. We're free from ghouls. Egg? 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 We got the egg. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Coffee will go up mountain to see the new biome and peak. And now a third coffee of the day. To beat Gary, but then we beat Gary. We did it! Everybody click that link, by the way. Go follow Wish Cave. Did it? It must have also, did you miss Gary? You absolutely, I think you did. We beat Gary so fast. I thought it was gonna take us way longer, but it really didn't. We beat Gary in like 15 minutes. Took like 3 tries, 4 tries, 5 tops. Everybody click that link, go follow Wish Cave. Also, there was a link earlier. Raccoon-sama, she was on the TV earlier. Click that. Go follow both of those. Both of those Twitch.tv's accounts, go follow them. Click them and follow. Do them both. If you don't, you'll get, well, you won't get anything. You'll be like, damn, I wish there was something I could be doing with my time right now. If only there had been a cool Twitch account to follow for me to look at and follow. And if only there was one of those for me. And you'll have, but you didn't do it because you were a fool about it. And now what is up with that? You could have been following and having a grand old time like they do in the Flintstones song. But you didn't. So don't live that life. Instead, live the cool, good life and click it. Thank you. Do you understand? I have to put the music back on. If you don't, you'll get zapped. Are you gonna get zapped? That's scary. Don't get zapped. You want you to live the cougar life? I think that's what the inside of a grill looks like. It's got coals and they're hot. Is that a cougar like an attractive older woman? Or a cougar like the kind that live on the mountains? Like a mountains lion? I don't think I want you to be living either of those lives. Neither of those is a life for a past to live. Unless you want to be an attractive older woman? Maybe that is a life for pass. We just don't know yet. But I don't recommend turning into a cat and moving into the mountain and eating birds and rodents and other, sometimes I guess like stray dogs. What do coals look like? I'd be slyly saying you're not a older woman. I have not been informed of the opposite. But anything can happen. Cougar like the Gundam. Is there a Gundam cougar? I think that's what charcoal looks like. You're a hot older woman to me, pass. I don't think... What? What's the age range for cougars? I want to say it's got to be like 40s, right? Because like a woman in her 20s is not a cougar. Hi, Zach. Welcome in, welcome in. Did you do it? Did you beat the him or did you mortis? Well, we mortised a couple times, but then we beat the him. 35? 40 plus. 35 feels young. Yeah. Like 35 probably sounds old when you're in your like 20s. But I think does your 30s count as middle-aged yet? Or is middle-aged like 40s, 50? On average, cougars live 8 to 13 years in the wild. That's not very long at all. We have to have cougars live longer. It's the only way. I'm trying to figure out how long I have left before someone might try to consider me a cougar. It's a scary thought to have. And I'm not sure if I want to have it. But it's a reality I'm gonna have to face at one point. Wait, but no! You have to be attractive to be a cougar. So if I embrace the hideousness of the beast, I'll become a creature of a different sort. Wouldn't even say 40, maybe 42 to 43. That's... Okay, well, that one's semantics. A 2-year difference. Like, if you're gonna jump, at least jump to, like, 45, right? You missed so much Ify stream over the last year. You missed the games. You missed the iFart. You missed the egg and destruction of old female. Wait, you missed egg stream? Egg stream? I guess all the VODs, if you ever want to watch Ify's VOD, just goes to anybody. Is you can go to the YouTube and they're all there, but it has been a sad and cold and Zachless existence. Wait. Did Nightbot trigger my how to pronounce my name with the exclamation point info? I should set links to be something on StreamerBot, huh? A Zachless existence. And then Ify said, release the beast. Pitter Patter could kill someone. Hold on. I'm pretty sure I have like a... Oh. They were all through Nightbot and I got rid of them. Do I not have... Oh, the skitter. Pitter Patter the Kitter Catter. Pitter Patter trapped me like 4 times today. I need you to understand. It's gotten to a temperature where, and by a temperature, I mean it's just 70 instead of like 80 or 90. But, it's gotten cold enough for the cats to come sit in the lap. And so, anytime I sit down, there's a risk of one of the cats just, trapping me forever. And I have to shake them to get up. And it's so sad that it has to happen. I forgot what I was doing, so we're doing this. Jarring. All right. That's him and Moomin chillin' and grillin'. Okay, now's my favorite mega evolution. I don't have a favorite mega evolution, so we have to look at all the mega evolutions now. I never cared much for the, like... Pokemon started introducing all the, like, crazy, like, cool modes for their Pokemon, where it's, like, the Mega Evolutions, or the Terastallizing, or the Gigamax, Gigantamax. And... I simply did not care for them. It felt weird. I mean, like, do your starters Mega... Oh, no, I'm looking at a list, because I do like the designs of them, but I never got into the mechanic because it's, like, so temporary. It just felt like a waste of time to do. Like, the animation's real cool, and you get hype the first time you do it, and then after that, it's like, oh... I just like my little guys. But I'm looking through the list of Mega Evolutions right now, because I know there are some cool ones in here. I know there are some very cool ones. Like, Mega Audino is extremely magical girl. Mega Starmie is so powerful. Is that Mega Frostlass now? Whoa. There's a Mega Scrafty? Well, we're doing that one then. Where am I supposed to find some Scraftonite? I'm running out of canvas space. We're drawn too bigly today. Your favorite Mega Evo is Mega Harvey? It's like Mega Harvey, but he floats on a big cloud and he's even longer leggy.
Game Lover says, how far are you in Sabu? What ranking game?
Not very. I just beat Canary. I don't even remember if that's her real name. There might be an extra R in there. Or an A. Canaria? Carneraria? The streamer. I felt a little ripped off that they jump you up the rankings. I'm trying to also be as no spoilies as possible, but I thought they were gonna make you climb all the way letter by letter, and I was a little excited for that, but then they just jumped you a bunch, and it was like, well, come on now. I wanted to play. So I don't remember what actual letter I am, but I did just beat that fight. It did make sense though, because I remember like day like 2 or 3 of the game being out and people saying they're like, oh yeah, I'm already like H rank or something like that. I was like, how? Day 2? I think it's because they didn't want you to be P rank, because then people would take a picture and they'd be like, teehee, I'm P, like the bathroom. That's clearly the reason.
People of Passion says Terraria.
Whoa. Terraria. The trick will still work with the. I don't think it'll work with him for the changing voices, but if you ampersand the, it will change the's voice.
People of Passion says ID like Baconator Samahawa.
Yeah? Baconator.
Ruby Hexagon says Splong.
You didn't throw up, and you're gonna eat noodles. Let's go. Hi, Lily. I remember you were here earlier because you were talking about Rasputin, but I don't remember if I said hello or not, so I'm saying it again. What kind of noodles? Pasta. Spaghetti? Udon? I kind of like Mega Scrafty because it looks pretty much just like regular Scrafty. You'll get to use Mega Scrafty once you reach rank C. You're rank E and haven't seen your favorite character yet? Is it the poison guy? Because I know him, he's the only other character I know that I haven't met yet from trailers and stuff. But there might even be cooler characters that I haven't even seen yet. Kansai Ben guy. I'm excited. I'm excited to see this guy. From the little bits I've seen from the promo arts and the trailers, he looks like a cool bean. Kansai Drift guy. Funny little lizard, I love you, weirdo lizard. I made you way too big, so we're gonna small you now. Chip is going wild right now. Zoomies mode? Mega Ify is just Ify when splode. Mega Ify. What would Mega Ify be? Absolute Ify. I'm like, what are my defining character? I feel like my headphones would be huge. My headphones would be like this, like they'd have to be so enormous, and the little antennas would be like out of control. They're headphones. Well, they're my ears. Headphones is like the closest what I can call them. They are detachable. But like, if you take them off, I can't hear any. They're made of the same stuff as like the upper parts of my arms. Up, up. Hearing aids. They are my hearing aids. Eiffel Tower, Eiffel Tower's Gigantamax Eify. Headphones would be Y2K inspired. Kim wants to see a funny hat. Well, that's an okay hat. Elbow go under the coat. No! Him wants to draw you a fun picture. You like in ZA is the music. Some songs I like, others, not so much. Like the shopping theme is so repetitive. It's like a 10-second loop. I'm trying to get my fashion right, and you're making me listen to like... I don't even remember what it sounds like. You haven't heard some of the best songs? Yeah. I'm like, other songs in it are great. Other songs in it are great. It's like 50% bangers and 50% mid. There's no in between. Cause like when the songs hit, they hit so good. But then some of the songs are like, I don't want to hear this. There are 3 songs you absolutely love. Rogue Mega, yeah, Rogue Mega Battle rules. Minimalist Fit goes hard, 10 seconds is all you heard. I'm here to shop and be fashionable. One of the other problems I have with the game is I'm bad at directions. And so having...
People of Passion says be sending the chat up with the new messages. Toothbrush.
Toothbrush. Having the city be a giant circle, be the one city that's just a big giant circle from previous game where it's just a big giant circle, is a challenge for me. I know there's a mini map that helps you find your way, but how am I supposed to remember where the good fashion is that I couldn't afford? I remember it was in a store. Which store, we just don't know. You bought all the clothes after you were done with the story, but don't you want to look good while you're doing the story? You don't want to get your fashion right? You look good enough. Gamers don't understand. I have to have fashion that I never wear. I have to look so good. Forget Pokeballs. I'm spending all of my dollars on cool shirts that I'm never even gonna put on. Animal Crossing was a fashion show for you. Animal Crossing was the same thing. It was me buying a bunch of clothes that I couldn't wear, well, not that I couldn't wear, but that I just didn't wear, and then putting it in my storage, and then my storage is full, and it's like, well, now what am I supposed to do with my life? I guess I have to stop playing Animal Crossing now. So sad that it had to happen. All you did was fish and fashion. God, I love fish. Appley juice direct to mouth. Apply coffee direct to mouth. You'd wear unmatching ensembles and flaunt the fact that even with no taste you have all the power. That's so scary. That's scary to me. They're never gonna take me serious if my fashion isn't so right. You bought clothes to catalog them. Hi, Scrafty. You're so cool, Scrafty. Good night, bud. Gonna hop off for tonight. Good night, Gamerinos. Good night, Atlas. Have a good night, good sleep, good dreams, good memes. Saw someone's fit in ZA that looked remarkably close to your soda, so you know you gotta get that fit. I do appreciate that Pokemon games are letting you, like, customize your character from the get-go now. Not necessarily, like, with the fit, but with, like, the hair and the eyes. They let you just pick what you want. Right from the very beginning. That's nice they let you do that. Pokemon said, fuck it, be you, and you're all for that. It is kind of crazy they still have the gender-locked rivals. Where it's like, you only get, Urbane if you choose the girl character, Townie if you choose the boy character. So hypey they let it happen, but at least the clothes aren't gender-locked. You just like got the homeless subway sleeper look. Do 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 do. To be fair, they're the other unused avatar, but like if you change your like hair and clothes and everything, then they're a completely different person. Hi again, grubs and goblins. Hi again, V. Do, 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 do. Your personal character arc is a reverse of the gold silver crystal rival. I don't remember what their character arc was. I think they stole a Totodile. Right? Or it didn't have to be a Totodile. They stole a Pokemon. And then I don't remember what happened from there. I think you just beat them a bunch of times. Someone who understands the value of friendship ends up stealing Pokemon and breaking into labs. Powerful. All right, there we go. Mega Evolution. Crobat devolves into Golbat out of sheer spite for you. Paisley chewing on him. Put you down here. I know exactly where to go for Paisley references. Dog. Paisley has beautiful, big ol' soulful eyes. That is way too long of legs for him. We fix this. Or maybe it's okay this way. Would him taste rubbery? Paisley also has a beautiful big ol' round apple head. Not that big. Him is like if you found a little elf or a gnome. What if this is what Paisley's little legs were? I always forget if Paisley has a tail or like a little nubbin. A little nubbin. Ivy is so art. Every day I'm drawing. ABC always be creative activity. An unforgettable nubbin. I could forget any nubbin. Him is your little friend who doesn't understand a thing. This is true. You miss little guy Tober. I enjoyed little guy Tober, but by the end of it, I was running out of little guys that I could draw. I wasn't running out of little guys altogether. There were still ideas for little guys. But perhaps this is just what dog legs look like now. A drawing of the day is, as the dogs say, rough. What's the Thanksgiving theme for this year, Ify? Are we cooking into a delicious little casserole? Visceral? Well, we're not cooking or eating any of the little guys. They're for friends, not for food. Wow! That's a 10! I don't know how to hold up my hands like a 10, but if I wave, it's like 10 fingers. 10! There was a point during Lil Guy-tober where I was like, I'm too committed to having these all be little guys, but I would love to draw a woman. Maybe next year will be Girl-tober, and I'll draw 30 beautiful ladies. 31. That's how many days are in October. Double digits. Lil Gal-tober. Women-tober. It doesn't sound like October at all, but you get it. Boom, 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 boom. The world's most big-headed pastely. It's sweet, it's creamy, it's spicy, it's 10 out of 10. Would make it get, wait. Made your own mayo racha. I'm trying to remember if I've ever actually had sriracha. I'm not good with spicy food generally. And I know sriracha's not like super spicy, but I believe it's on the spice spectrum. So I don't know if I can eat that. Sriracha. I'm also generally not a fan of mayo. It's all right. Mayo is like small quantities only. Once made a sandwich out of 2 slices of bread and meat. You called it the passwich. I think that's generally what sandwiches are made of. It's a very lacking sandwich. Y'all want to know a technique? Y'all want to know a fun sandwich technique? If you don't have any condiments in your house, if you don't have any like mayo or mustard for your Sammies, you can it's fine, you made it. That's a nothing burger. You can salt and pepper your sandwiches. And that increases the flavor of them. Like if all you've got is the meat and cheese, salt and pepper it. The ghoul in my closet. Watch out. If you yell at a ghoul, it could get you. It's a passwich if you trademark it. Can you trademark a sandwich? Been on a diet, you can't add shit for shit. Salt is 0 calories. Pepper is 0 calories. You can salt and pepper. You could just eat salt for every meal. This is healthy advice and definitely won't land you in the hospital. It's 0 calories. It's free. Definitely won't give you kidney stones. I don't think as long as you're drinking enough water to offset it, I think you'll be fine. Made butter and salt sandwiches and you'll never guess what it's made of? Untoasted toast. That is basically what's on toast. Toast is just bread with butter on it. And that's allowed. Boop, boop. Boop, boop. Oh. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. The ghost toast. I have ghost toast flavored Kit Kats. Just eating deconstructed toast. Premature toast. Baby toast. Ghost flavored. I got for the Halloween candy that I put out on my porch and nobody took because nobody comes to this house for tricking treats. I got a bag of like Halloween flavored Kit Kats and it's like regular Kit Kat but in the shape of like a coffin. Witch's Brew Kit Kat, which is quote unquote marshmallow flavored, but it's like a pale green color. And then Ghost Toast, which is quote unquote cinnamon flavored. But they're really just like milk chocolate Kit Kats with a little bit of like this. The cinnamon toast, I guess, has a little bit of toast to it. I think. Cinnamon. Spooky ass tingle on your tongue. Ghosts tingle. Tingo. Anyone want to play with cursed items with you and tempt fate? Not a recommended activity, but it could be cool. Kinda in the mood to summon a demon? You just simply have to DM a Kaya or a Ruby. Demon summoning complete. One of these days, I'm going to learn how to draw the shape of Paisley. It is apparently not today. Maybe if we, maybe this is better? It's a little better. Her shapes is a little bit of a mystery to me. Her snout is like simultaneously longer and shorter than I expect it to be. And it's a beautiful and wonderful shape for a dog to be. But my brain has problems comprehending it. These wounds, they will not heal. Crawling in my skin, these wounds. Can you make just a little bit of slobber on him? Just a little bit. Crawling in skin. From San Diego. San Diego. Fish from San Diego, San Diego, San Diego, San Diego. Killer fish from San Diego, San Diego, San Diego. Sirmi wee hee hee. Killer fish from San Diego, San Diego, San Diego. Killer fish from San Diego, San Diego, San Diego. Killer fish, San Diego. Killer fish, San Diego. Killer fish, killer fish, fish, killer 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 fish, fish from San Diego. Killer fish from San Diego. Crawling in my skin, these wounds. Crawling in skin. Thank you for that beautiful cacophony. I'm still thinking about that 7-minute drum solo. Crawling in my skin, these wounds. Drum solo's not the words for it. Drum roll. What a beautiful world we live in. All right. It's my Paisley attempt. Him but a bridge. Wait. I could have sworn there was a doodle request after this. Him, but he's a bridge. Yes. If anybody had another doodle request that hasn't been drawn yet, speak now or forever hold your peace. Otherwise, this is the last one. Him, but he's a fridge. We did him, but he's a house before, I think. So a bridge is like a long stretch. And it has to be over like water or something. And maybe there's like pillars that also go into the water. You want hymn structures? We're gonna have a whole hymn city someday. And I think it's like a big up. Or maybe like a... I might need to look at a picture of a bridge to know what a bridge looks like. Google, show me bridge. Okay. Google, pull up Slaymarin, please. Can I get a hat wobble? Can I get a I want to say any of the other things from the Celery Man video, but they're, like, my brain's just gonna say a Schmorgensklampsen, because that's all I can remember it being. Jürgen Manston. Now you might be thinking, Ify, this is just a bridge. Where's the hymn? We're not there yet. Just wait. We'll get there. I promise. Brahim. The answer is, here he is. The pillar in the center is the hymn, and the rest of the bridge is growing out. Himbridge is structurally sound. I want to say any of the other things. Yeah. An excellent spelling on the Schlurmglomsen. They definitely asked for real things in the Celery Man video. But it's some sort of word I don't remember. Like Jorgenmeister. I don't think that was it. Some kind of dance, perhaps. I can picture it so clearly, the dance he was doing. It's the kind where your arm and leg go up. And he's got a hat, because the hat does a wobble. Chip has overwhelming zoomies right now. Thank you for the beautiful quote. I think maybe he was wearing sunglasses, because he was cool. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Ba 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 ba. Wilder. Do 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 do. And you know what? You know what? Maybe. Just maybe. It's a beautiful sunset. Maybe it's a beautiful sunset over the Him Bridge. You ever think about that? You ever think about how maybe it's a beautiful sunset? Wow. What a lovely early world we live in. I think this was a pretty good and productive Doodles session. We beat Gary so big and fast style. We drew all these guys. And it's just now time to go to bed. Thank you all for crumbing. I'll zoom in a little bit. Thank y'all for crumbing. Thank y'all for hanging. Thank y'all for chatting and sharing, and thank you for the raids. It's time to go to bed. It's time to bring this Wednesday from a close to a close. Have a good one. Thank you for so streaming. It's time to do a big sleep into bed. We've finally defeated the ghouls forever. We never have to be a ghoul again, unless the curse returns next year, but we'll see. We'll see. For tonight, it's bed and sleep time. In a couple days, on Friday, 7 p.m. Pacific time, we're gonna play Knuckles the Sandwich. We're gonna play the game, we're gonna see the goblins, we're gonna solve the mysteries. We're never gonna eat a people. It'll be fine. It'll be so fine and good. He's just like 5% of the bridge. Oh, he's the whole bridge. It's just his face is only there. We're gonna homebody the goblins. On Monday, it's a new game. I don't know what game yet. Are we human again? We're human again. We are human again. Wait. I've never been human. We're robot again. We're unghouled. I don't know what game to play. I'm gonna have to dig through the list and check it out. Wednesday of next week. Oh, it's a little sailor hat. Maybe we'll play Wada Nohara. That's an ocean game. Well, that's a maid outfit. You don't usually find maids on the ocean, I think. But what do I know? There could be maids out there. Do 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 do. Maid. Everybody was made once if you think about it. Even me. Even you.
Wow.
Let's go see who's up live we can raid. I see. I see. You got spawned in by random chance? Does that mean the world made you? Or does that not count as being made? I see Gertz up playing something called Heretic. I see Nails up playing Elden Ring. I see Alita's up playing Peak. Let's send y'all to Lita. Rocks are as old as the universe if you think about it. Let's send y'all over to Lita with Peak. Y'all can see the cool new biome. You can see the cool items and stuff. John Henry hit a big rock and made Jag. I barely remember who John Henry was. Some sort of old guy. Anyway. Thank y'all for coming. Thank y'all for hanging. Thank y'all for chatting. Thank y'all for raids. Thank y'all for messages and resubscribe and thank you to the lurkers and the VOD watchers. You were the most powerful people on the internet.com. I hope all of you have a good night and a good sleep and a good dreams and a good memes and a good... Oh, thank you also for doodle requests. Can't draw nothing if nothing's there to be drawn. Good night, everybody. Good night, good night, good night. Good night, good night, good night. Good night, 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 good night.